Welcome back to Kdramas Decoded, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode of your favorite K-drama. Episode 7 of My Bias, my boss begins with Darium completely flustered after accidentally sharing her first kiss with her boss, Kang. While he brushes it off as nothing more than a little contact accident, Darium is left wondering how he can act so casually when her heart is practically jumping out of her chest. She keeps replaying the moment in her head, while Kang seems completely unfazed. Meanwhile, Chan receives some huge career news. His dream of working in Hollywood is finally becoming a reality when he is offered a role in director Park Chan-dong's new film, which will be shot entirely in Los Angeles. The project could be a major turning point in his career, and his friends encourage him to go for it. However, they also warn him that the timing is important because paparazzi have already started following him, particularly with rumors surrounding his love life. Darium later runs into Kang while he is shopping for treats for his dog, and their conversation becomes increasingly awkward. Kang mentions that he has started working from home because his dog seems to spend all day waiting for him. When Darium admits she has been doing the same, Kang almost asks her out, only to awkwardly clarify that he meant their dogs should meet. Neither of them seems able to say what they actually mean. Things become more complicated when Chan calls Darium and asks to see her the following evening because there is something important he wants to tell her. Her colleagues immediately recognize that he is the man from her disastrous blind date. Darium admits that Chan isn't really a blind date match at all. He is someone she has secretly admired and loved for a very long time. But she also realizes something painful. She has spent so long putting Chan's feelings and circumstances before her own that she has almost forgotten to ask herself what she wants. Her colleague reminds her that she needs to decide whether a relationship makes her feel more like herself or makes her feel smaller. That advice finally gives Darium the courage to be honest. She meets Chan and confesses that she likes him. But Chan's reaction makes it clear that he doesn't feel the same way. Instead of accepting that he may not be the person she imagined him to be, Darium begins to realize that she has spent years idealizing him. Even the AI assistant on her phone points out that people can feel disappointed when they finally meet someone they've admired from afar because reality rarely matches the perfect image they've created in their head. Darium then makes an important decision. She wants to remain Chan's fan rather than continue trying to force a romantic relationship that doesn't feel right. At the same time, Kang's feelings for Darium are becoming harder to hide. He invites her to go shopping with him and tells her that he wants to celebrate Chan's big career opportunity with her. He even picks out clothes for her to wear when she eventually travels to LA. More importantly, he suggests that Darium could come to America with him while he works on the film, giving her the chance to study fashion and gain experience abroad. For Darium, however, things have changed. She tells Chan that although she once wanted nothing more than to support his Hollywood dream, she now has dreams of her own. Rather than following him to America, she wants to stay in Korea and build her own career at Apello. She thanks him for being an important part of her life, but tells him that she wants to remain his fan. This becomes a major turning point for Darium. Instead of defining herself through her crush, she finally chooses herself. Soon afterwards, Darium starts throwing herself into her work. She is given responsibility for a major pop-up event, and although the workload is overwhelming, she is proud that she has been trusted with something important. Kang notices how hard she is working and encourages her, showing that he genuinely wants to see her succeed. Another man is also entering the picture, Yongwoo, the employee who has been openly interested in Darium. After meeting her through the gym and spending more time together, he admits that he is usually extremely shy and has never really dated before. He explains that he only approached Darium because he was genuinely attracted to her and couldn't stop himself from being brave for once. Their chemistry is noticeably different from Darium's relationship with Chan. With Yongwoo, she doesn't have to act like a fan. She can simply be herself. Kang notices this too. While working with another colleague, Kang starts asking questions about who Darium gets along with better, him or the other man. His supposedly casual questions become increasingly obvious as jealousy starts creeping in. He even asks whether the other man likes Darium. When he is told that the man clearly does, Kang insists that he only means whether he likes her as an employee. But it is obvious that isn't the whole story. Kang then confronts the other man and asks whether he is protecting Darium as a colleague or trying to keep Kang away from her. The two men realize that they are both hiding their feelings. Kang challenges him to be honest, promising that he will be honest too. Later, Kang finally gets the chance to speak to Darium more directly. He asks whether there is someone she feels more drawn to, and then tells her that he wants to properly get to know her and date her. However, Darium is still trying to move forward at her own pace. Her relationship with Kang continues developing through the two cats, Kung and Jae-jogi. When Yong-woo expresses interest in adopting them, Darium is both happy that they will have a good home and sad to see them go. Kang has also become surprisingly attached to the cats, buying them toys and helping Darium move their belongings. Eventually, Kang goes to Darium's home to help transport the cats. The situation becomes hilariously awkward when he accidentally wanders into an area where Darium's underwear is visible. Both of them are mortified, but the incident only makes their growing chemistry even more obvious. Darium nearly tells Kang the truth about being his longtime fan, but once again, the moment is interrupted. Instead, Kang leaves after telling her that it was nice seeing her again. Once he is gone, Darium repeats his words to herself and realizes that she feels exactly the same way. Meanwhile, the romantic rivalry continues to intensify. Yong-woo also begins making his feelings clearer, while Kang becomes increasingly protective and jealous whenever another man gets close to Darium. The episode then gives Darium and Kang another opportunity to spend time together. They finally go out for the long-awaited kalguksu that Darium has been desperate to try. Kang even searches for the restaurant himself because he knows how much she wanted to go. After dinner, they visit an arcade, where Kang becomes ridiculously competitive trying to win Darium a stuffed toy resembling Jae-jogi. He analyzes the machine, calculates the angle, and refuses to give up until he succeeds. Darium finds the whole thing adorable and tells him that he was cute too. Their evening ends on a much more intimate note. Kang tells Darium that even though the cats are no longer around, she can still contact him whenever she wants, even if she has no particular reason. He admits that he enjoys listening to her stories and suggests that she get to know him not simply as her boss, but as Kang himself. Just as he appears ready to confess something deeper, however, they are interrupted. Then everything explodes. Darium receives news that photos of Chan and a woman have been published by the press, with rumors spreading that the two are dating. The timing is especially shocking because Chan has just been cast in the Hollywood project. As the episode ends, Kang and the others are left dealing with the sudden dating scandal. But the bigger question is now hanging over Darium. After finally letting go of the fantasy she had built around Chan, could she actually be developing real feelings for Kang? And with Yong-woo also becoming more serious about pursuing her, Darium is suddenly at the center of a full-blown love triangle, while completely unaware of just how much her boss has started to fall for her.